so they easily get challenged. Butterflies, the way they operate, and now they're having all these different kind of females into the area, and they're going to spread out the gene. And it's very interesting with them, if they come across with the other cubs that belongs to them as Mapogo males, they're going to kill them. The reason behind that is because if they're on gene, they won't be interested with their mothers and sisters that are born in the same pride and the same age. What they're going to do, they'll go somewhere else until it could be a new blood on that pride where they come from. They might come back. But if still existing the same sort of a blood into the pride of lion, they won't be interested. They avoid a lot of inbreeding. They can go somewhere else where there's another pride of lions that they can able to mate and spread their own gene. If they really come back into the same pride, what they're going to do, they're going to kill all the same blood on the pride. It doesn't matter whether it's a female or young female. If it really they're interested to come back, they're going to kill them, and they'll actually be interested in the new blood that is coming from the different males. And lions, how they operate is territory, something that can last at least 2 to 3 years or 4 years. If a strong coalition like this, it can extend up to 5 to 6 years. It can happen like easy on that way, because 6 males altogether is not more strong, so it can be like that. But after that, it could be a new blood that comes in and push the old males, or will kill the old males, and the new blood will take over from the females and start to mate and produce their own blood. But normally it takes 2 up to 3 years, 4 years. That's very common to see male lion taking a dominant chip on the pride of lion and mating. After that, it has to be pushed away. He will be old, or is getting less energy to control the whole pride. And that female or scent itself of the male, it will be announced into the area, and the other males around in the area, they want to pick the scent and read the status of that particular male, and now that is getting old, it will be easy for the new blood to come and challenge them and push them away. But in this age, they still have a way to go. Normally, a male lion can exist between lifespan, it could be 12 years up to 15 years. A female can go extra mile, it can be 15 up to 18, 20. The reason of it, males are always having challenging of territory, fighting, having gash or wounds. Whilst when they turn up to 10 to 12 years old, all those crash or wounds that have been actually awarded in the early stage is going to cause the lion in a very when they get into 10 to 12 years old, it can be simply losing energy or backbone. He will be limping and feeling a lot of sore on the body, and actually it will tend to be so weak, and new males will take over by that time. The same as human being, if you've been in an accident, when you grow up, if it's cloudy, you start to feel like your leg or something else becoming sore before you see the cloud. The same as lions, when they're turning into 10 to 11, 12 years, actually it caused them from the previous thing that happens, all those old gashes that they have. It's really going to be a problem for the lion itself. So they easily get challenged with the new males and push them away.
I can smell them every now and then, even though you're not done with them, I can smell them.
Yeah, the reason because they're just from the kill now, a lot of time because of the digestion system in the stomach, they're always shooting. As you can see, the breathing, the panting is very, very high. It has colored on the digestive system of the animal itself. It's amazing because you may find that sometimes if they're very, very full, when it comes to defecating, they won't go far. They will just defecate around, and also because of blood, it will be very, very, very small.
appropriate words.
Rexon, I have a question from Deborah about the Mapogos. Will the sixth male always be welcomed back with the brothers, no matter how long he stays away?
Thank you, Sue. Question coming from Deborah. The sixth male, it will be welcome for the brothers. Yes, of course, it's been left with purpose behind. He's taking care of the cubs with the female down south. And actually, all these 5 males are on patrol because they have a very big area of territory where they actually have to St. Mark and Amazon, that area. They'll go back and join on the 6th ones that left behind south with the cubs. He's always welcome, living with purpose. I've seen it, different men doing the same. I've seen it 2 months that were operating down south. Always one man was staying behind where the cubs are, where the male have hidden in somewhere in the thick bushes on the dam itself. Now will be sleeping around in that area for protection of the youngster. For other men, when they come back, mustn't kill the cubs. We're able to defend the cubs. So exactly the 6th one that left behind is protection of the cubs and the female in that particular area. It might happen in these males, if more females into the area having cubs, they're going to separate themselves and make sure the cubs are always safe. So down on the line in future, as being 5 altogether, they might get separated to different tribes in order to protect the youngster. Thank you so much, Deborah. I believe you have got the right answer for your question. We really appreciate it that there's a team of WildEarth to answer a question like this, and we're looking forward for the question. Thank you so much. I believe we have slowly head away from here. We check around to the south. There's quite a few of workers that need to respond into the area. So we'll be back here soon as the sun goes down, which will be less workers that need to come here. I didn't have these males since they've been into the area, or vocalizing into the area. The reason of that, it might be because they're still checking for Jersey into the area. But it happens a lot of time when the sun goes down and settle, male lines have to vocalize for communication. One male is away down south, along this road is the other male that's lying down. So if this one keep on moving to look at each other, they have to call each other, then they come together and try to patrol into the area. Very good news in the report. Women females are down more into the east. From here they can be less than 10 kilometers east from this sighting here. So they're still safe, and also it looks like these male lines are going south and the women females are not headed north. So always in the different areas, but one day they're going to meet. Soon they meet with the female. If there's a cubs there, cubs are one way in a safety position. They're going to kill them and interested in the female, enjoying the female itself. So let's carry on, head down more south. We'll be back into the area a little bit late.